I agree 1000% with everything that she just said, but point of order, how can we underrate something when we rated it number one?
And it's not appreciated
we
enough.
have to get that parsed into
That's
it?
what I said. I think is it not enough people?
I mean, come on.
I just explained it. I just explained what underrated means.
Welcome, Walt Disney World fans, to another episode of the Knotcast, presented by NotClub33.com. It's another episode of our favorite game on the show, One's Got to Go. 3 heavy-hitter Christmas decor resorts at Walt Disney World. We got Wilderness Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and the Grand Floridian. One's got to go. My name is Steve Rhodes. Today with me, it's Pat Neistat.
What's up?
Say hello to Becky Wells.
Hey.
And also the Disney Cynic, it's Bobby Bershins.
You guys know that Captain Crunch's full name is Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch?
I did know that, actually.
I did know that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yep.
Destined to be a sea captain. Just has it in his veins.
You throw that little
work
Horatio in there. Yeah. Anywho, we're going to talk about these 3 resorts, which I think we all like all year round, not just Christmas time. So choosing one that has to go for Christmas decor won't be the easiest task, but we'll start with the Grinch himself, Mr. Cynic over here, Bobby Berchins. What's got to go?
Yes, much like the Grinch, my heart has also grown 3 sizes in one day. It required a cardiologist, but that's beside the point. Of the 3, it's not that you can go wrong with any of them, but I'm going to go with Wilderness Lodge. It's got to go. And the only reason that I say that is because Animal Kingdom Lodge is just so fucking different and amazing to look at. And Grand Floridian, there's just something sort of old-timey, traditionally Christmassy, whatever. If you want to watch black and white movies on TV type shit, you know, there's something about that to me that appeals to me. So I'm going to go with get the camping experience out of here.
Because it's camping.
Yep. It's the only reason.
Oh man. This is a tough one because I don't want to get rid of any of these, but Pat, in the pre-show, you said that this was going to be pretty simple for you, so I'll just let you jump in here because I still haven't decided.
So I'll go with the Grand. I'm gonna go with the Grand, and
Wow.
it's just because not that I don't like it, and it's like the gingerbread house and the just all the decorations that they have up in there and the giant Christmas tree. But when you go there during Christmas, it is so fucking packed that sometimes it's hard to enjoy. But when you're at Animal Kingdom Lodge, it's not packed at all, which makes that great. At least my experience has been.
Yeah.
And Wilderness Lodge to me is just I like that feel better than the Grand anyway. So yeah, the Grand I would send that packing.
Man. Becky, do you have it in you?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Do you have it in you to cut one of these?
Patrick, once again, take every fucking word I was going to say. Seriously, Grand Floridian, because here it is, because you have to wait in a line to try to see the cool things there. You can walk in to Wilderness Lodge and it might be busy in that lobby, but you can still see everything and get the immediate ambience because it's a little more intimate because it's not as grand, like as expansive. But at Animal Kingdom Lodge, even if it's packed in there, you walk in and get that wow factor immediately regardless. It's freaking huge. It's awesome. So even if you aren't looking straight ahead and seeing a million people, you could just go up a little and everything is amazing there. Yeah. And so that's I can't get rid of that. The Grand Floridian, like, depending which way you come in, you're just only seeing a million people everywhere.
Yeah.
And the cool, really neat, like, classic stuff, but also a million people.
Right. So I have video of like Animal Kingdom Lodge where there's nobody in front of the tree. Mm-hmm. I have the same with Wilderness Lodge. but not at the Grand. I mean, I
Those
guess
are
if you could
so
go
hard.
there, like if you could go there in the evening, like really late, then maybe that may be the.
Still people.
No,
I've
yeah,
actually been at that time, and it
I
like
stayed
grabbing a
there.
drink
Late.
at
Yeah, and it's
the Beauty and the Beast place, and it is
Mhm.
actually kind of nice, like on that little balcony that's right there,
Oh yeah, yeah.
overlooking the gingerbread house and where the tree is in
Mhm.
the lobby,
That's the
and
best way
looking
to
out toward
experience
yeah,
it.
and I, like
Is
I
on the
love
second
the
Yeah.
level. Yeah.
piano. Like
it.
I love it. I just
It's
cannot
it's
feel
great. Like
chill
you, but
there.
to their point, yeah, there is a line. I totally understand why that would be the determining factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it has to do with just logistics because you can't just you can easily what's the most visited theme park in the world? It's Magic Kingdom, and right there in walking distance from the Magic Kingdom is the Grand Floridian. It's a
Yep.
short boat ride, a walk, or a monorail
Two
over.
resorts.
Hmm.
Whereas the
Yeah.
other ones you actually have to try to get to,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
that makes it a little bit more accommodating for people. Just I'm in the Magic Kingdom. It's a 10-minute walk. I'll just jump over here real quick and I'll go check out the gingerbread house. And then you walk in on the ground floor and you're like, holy shit, I'm motherfucker number 175 in this line
Back in the
to get a piece
parks.
of shitty gingerbread. Like,
Oh, that's terrible.
Maybe go see the contemporary one. It's outside,
Yeah.
just instead as an
So
alternate
yeah.
idea.
Mm.
yeah, I mean, not the same vibe.
Guys, I'm trying to
Um,
get somebody out, like to go somewhere else to like spread the crowds out a little.
yeah, get away from the grand.
I'm trying to I'm trying to pull a like Disney genie like thing.
Yeah.
Like here, go to this place that's not selling enough
Go
popcorn.
across,
Yeah.
Throw them
crisscross
off the
away
scent.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think objectively, I just think in general that the Grand is the lesser of them. Crowds are not. It just
Hmm.
it's cool looking. I don't care about the gingerbread house because I just don't. But the whole ambiance of it it's awesome. I like it. Like I go in there every single time I'm there
Yeah.
for Christmas time. I'm not going to skip it. But if I have to pick the ornateness of the other two, it's just there's a fucking fireplace in Wilderness Lodge in the lobby with a Christmas tree. Like how is that not going to win? And then you go over to Animal Kingdom and they've got the different carvings on the tree and the things from Africa. It's very authentic and just gives you those vibes. And hell, you get double over there because Kidani does the same thing with also another large ass tree.
And
So it's just
fireplace.
like and
Yeah.
fire. It's just like I don't know how you could really keep the Grand Floridian this. The Grand Floridian, it gets all the hubbub because of the gingerbread house, and of course it's awesome and it's beautiful and it smells cool in there and it's nice.
Yeah.
But when you bring in once you said the lines, I was just like, oh crap, I forgot about those damn lines. Like
Mhm.
it's got to be that it's got to go. Yeah, get on a boat from Magic Kingdom, sit on the boat for 15, 20 minutes, go to Wilderness Lodge, or I'd Uber to Animal Kingdom Lodge. Don't get on the bus.
No.
I don't have a problem
Okay,
with that.
so for ranked choice voting sake, like what are we gonna say then is the next one? Since y'all three basically eliminated Grand,
Mm.
this is a good way to figure out which one's the best.
Oh, I would get rid of Wilderness Lodge next.
Yeah, I think so too.
You can
To
see
your point,
that
Bobby. Yep.
mental image. Yeah.
Yep. That's the
Yeah.
quintessential image. And there's a place in your town, if you live in any type of metropolis of any size, 6 figures or bigger, something like that somewhere.
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom is it's just built different. There's
Yeah,
not
it's
a
just
fucking giraffe.
it's unique. It's unique.
outside.
Yeah.
Just-
But even just the Christmas decor is unique as well.
Yes.
Yes. Like everything about that resort is unique, and Christmas is no different. So I agree with both. I
Bar
agree with
none,
that
the
as
most
well.
creative thing they've done as far as resort is concerned on the Disney property. Logistically, it kind of stinks to get there, but at the end of the day, it's just done well. So
Worth every penny. The reason why I bring all this up is because let's be honest. Like these are the worst, or these are the best three options. Like any other option that we would have thrown in as a fourth was immediately going to be
Yes.
like thrown out. So like this was a tough one for everybody. I think it all hurts. to throw.
What, you guys don't want to go to the Riviera over this?
No. I mean, I'll bat for Old Key West any day.
My Christmas tree at home is bigger than theirs.
Yeah,
the Rivieras.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it's bigger than Bay Lake Towers. Bobby, you didn't tell us what one you're cutting. Would it be Wilderness? Or Grand Floridian,
I'm gonna cut Wilderness Lodge too. Or excuse me, Grand Floridian for me because I had eliminated. But yeah, I'm gonna lift Animal Kingdom top. It's the best of them.
So our winner is AKL.
Yeah,
nice.
That's a better way to figure out which one's the best, guys. By being an asshole.
Sure.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Real quick, we'll go back through the same order. Underrated pick for a Christmas decor resort, Bobby.
Actually, I would go with Old Key West. It's understated. It just blends in really well with the Old Key West feel of the resort. So it's almost like chili lights, that kind of thing. It's tacky, a little bit kitsch, but so is Key West. It fits well.
Yeah. That's very on.
Yeah, it's on brand. So.
Brand, yeah.
Pat, what about you?
Underrated. I say the Polynesian. It's nothing spectacular, but you don't expect anything there. It's Hawaiian Christmas. Think about it that way. So
Melikaliki Maka.
Exactly.
And it is exactly correct there too. Like they do a good job.
Yeah. It's subtle.
Yeah. Becky, what about you?
In my brain, underrated is like what people don't realize is amazing versus like the sneaky thing that you aren't noticing. For underrated, I really also still think it's like Kidani and Jumbo, like because I still think it's just not, people don't go there just to see it, even though I would. But I think it's underrated in the fact that you can even talk to the cast members and they will tell you some of their traditions and go through and teach you different parts of it and tell you about everything on that tree. And that to me is like another level of why it's amazing, not just visually, but everything about that experience. You could spend a whole day just meeting different people from different cultures and learning things, and you don't have to go anywhere. And so like resort decorations are awesome everywhere, but that one I would say is a lesser known commodity.
So are you like Kidani? I think Kidani definitely has to be under, because when people think of like Christmas at Animal Kingdom, they think of Jamba House.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Kidani's done beautifully. But now, full disclosure, Becky is an owner at Animal Kingdom Lodge, DVC, so she might just be trying to up her resale contract value. So,
look, I put so much thought into which one to pick, and all these things went into that in case I have to sell it one day.
I just want to say I agree 1,000% with everything that she just said. But point of order, how can we underrate something when we rated it number one?
Kidani.
Oh no,
Kidani.
It's not appreciated enough.
We have to get that parsed into
That's what I said. I think is it not enough people?
I mean, come on.
I just explained it. I just explained what underrated to me meant was that it doesn't seem like enough people know about it.
Yeah.
But it can still be my favorite of the ones. I can't help what you guys chose.
Yeah. No, I agree with your opinion. It's super underrated as well as number one. So I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna say that as my pick for underrated. I'm with Pat. My favorite resort is still the Poly, and every time I get in there around Christmas time, it's just you're not expecting anything because you're like, it's just gonna be Polynesian themed, but they actually do Christmas stuff, and it's just a nice little touch, and it's just nice to have it in there and just kind of warm you up to the whole Christmas vibe. So that's my little underrated.
I just can't be out here agreeing with Patrick on every single thing he says. So,
Yep. Mr. Cosign. If you watched last episode about the Christmas traditions, that's not true.
Pat, Pat, when you come down for Christmas time, I think you and I need to go hop over to Coronado Springs and take a look over there, because I don't think that's something that any of us have really talked about.
Nope.
And that's
Only the tower makes
Grandestino
sense
Tower
there.
in general.
Only the
Like
tower.
that's amazing
Yeah.
as is.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
has
yeah.
kind of a poinsettia vibe and that kind of thing. I've
Okay.
not done it at Christmas. Maybe
Neither have
that's
I.
something that
Homework.
we need to throw in there.
Well, there's
It's
some
pretty.
homework, and maybe that'll turn into the second most watched video on our channel when Pat films it on a trash can.
There it is.
Beat out those those toy soldiers, man.
Hashtag soldiers.
If you want to see that Coronado Springs video, if it ever comes to fruition, what you should do is hit those notifications, because it lets you know when we upload videos such as this one. If you like the video, slap a like. It helps us in YouTube's algorithm. And if you like us, you might as well subscribe, because it's free to do so, and we would really appreciate it. We will be off next week. It's Thanksgiving, so don't have any.
We'll watch our
fights
first
with your-
Thanksgiving episode.
Don't do that.
God.
Don't do that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Is that the one where the
dogs and
family? You're,
plates.
Yeah. Good luck finding it. It's buried here on the channel somewhere. It hasn't been deleted. But if you want to watch that, go for it.
That's a
But
classic. So good.
Happy Thanksgiving
Classic.
to everybody out there. We'll be back in a couple weeks. First week of December, you can expect a show right here on this very channel. For everybody here at Not Club 33, have an awesome day.